Hello, hello, Hocus Pocus here, and we are back with some more of the Minecraft Let's Play. So, if you're around for last episode, you will recognize where we are at the moment. We are stood outside the entrance and exit that links up our tree farm to the rest of the ravine base here. So the entrance fires you up into the thing, and then the exit takes you out and back into this room. So yeah, I like it. I still like it. Still hasn't changed. I haven't changed my mind on it at all. And I think in today's episode we are going to work on just cleaning up the front of the farm here, the front of the tree farm that is, and getting things a little bit more organized so that we can just visualize where we are in terms of finishing up this build and making it link up with the rest of the ravine. So what I want to do first of all is actually move this back. So I was hinting at maybe extending the walls out by 1 block in this room, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to start with the wall I just began moving back, as that's the easiest one. The rest we'll probably do as a time lapse off camera or something similar. So let's just mine this out, and as we go we'll just relay the wall a block further out, just so that if you weren't here for the explanation as to why I'm doing this, it's because at the moment this gap here is 4 blocks wide between the wall there and this wall, and I like things to be odd so that we can center things if needs be. So yeah, I want it to be 5 blocks wide, that gap, and that is the exact reason why we're going to be moving this wall back 1 block, and we're going to be doing the same thing on that side as well. So let's just get this done, and then as I said, I will do the rest as a time lapse, or at least that side of the wall as a time lapse. And then there's a little bit of a stone we need to remove in front of the farm there, just so that we've got access to the wall that connects the farm to the ravine, because we're going to do a little bit of design work on the front of the wall as well. So we're going to knock out a little bit of stone on that side of the wall, a little bit of stone in front of the farm, and then we can get working on the design. So that's how this episode is going to play out, or at least the start of it. So here we go. We're just knocking out the blocks here, moving this wall 1 block back. And now, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the gap is 5 rather than 4. And obviously we're going to have to remove this stone as well, but that's something that we don't need to be too concerned about. We just want to be able to visualize it for the moment. So we don't need to be, as I said, too concerned about cleaning all of that out. Alright then, you guys, I'm about to cut to the time lapse now, so I'll see you after it's done, I guess. Alright, you guys, so we're back after the time lapse, and I'm just grabbing some stone slabs here. I don't think we have any more in the chest. No, we are dry out after that. But we are going to be working on some designs now for this section of the base, and this is just going to be for the front of the tree farm, just to blend it into the ravine really, and hopefully allow the design to flow seamlessly throughout the base without breaking up too much. So I think what we'll do is we'll go with some stone slabs at the top here, as kind of like a border. So I'm planning on having a huge glass wall that looks into the farm above this. So that's why we kind of want a divisive block that separates the bottom from the top. So let's just run that all the way to the end. All the way. It's kind of difficult to place these with such an acute angle to see the block, but we've got it done. And now we can probably just dig out this wall here. I think that'll be the idea. So we're going to go just with a similar design to what we've been using around the base. You guys know what it is. So let's just tear out this. The only issue I'm seeing here that we're going to face is that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks wide. That could be an issue, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4. We could go one in the middle, one at the end, I guess, as in wood. Sorry, I'm probably not elaborating my ideas very well here, but we are going to go and grab some dark oak so that I can sort of give you a visual idea of what I'm thinking about here. So let's take the dark oak. And another thing that I just wanted to show you guys was that I traveled out to a desert. We've got a couple stacks in there of sand, and if we head into the deep storage, you'll see now I have a sand chest here. So we actually managed to get quite a bit. I took my shulker boxes out with me, but my shovel, excuse me, my shovel didn't have unbreaking on it, so it actually didn't last very long at all, and we ended up only being able to bring back a regular player's inventory worth of goods. But that's fine by me, honestly. I just wanted to make sure that our sand levels were stocked up, because glass obviously is a block that is very useful in this game in terms of design work and building. So I just wanted to make sure that if we ever required it, we'd have enough glass to make that happen, and now we do, so that's great. Okay, so we've already got some of that design work in there, as you can see, so we can continue that onwards if we just take out another layer of blocks here. So we're going to need some cobble, we're going to need some gravel, we're going to need some crackstone bricks, some andesite and some polished andesite. So let's just see how much of that we have around here. We've definitely got the andesite, we've got the cobble, we've got a bit of gravel there as well, which is nice. We can craft ourselves some of the polished. I think we're just going to go and grab some, unless we've got crackstone bricks here, which I don't believe we do. No, it doesn't look like it. So we're going to have to go and grab some crackstone bricks from our small storage area over here. And once we have those, we have all the materials required, so we can get on with the design work. There we go. Probably going to have to cook up a few more crackstone bricks soon, because we're running low on those. So that's a job to get done. Right, so we'll begin with the cobblestone. We'll just place it in like this. I think that'll work. Then we can put some andesite in the mix. Then some crackstone brick. That can go in like so. Then we'll have 1, 2 of those, and then just put that guy in there like that. What on earth? Let me just grab that. It's kind of annoying me. Don't know why, but it is. Okay, so for the second wall, we can do a similar type thing. Just the cobble goes in, then the andesite, then the crackstone bricks. Then we can put a bit of polished in there. Bit of that good stuff. And we need 1 more brick. Probably, oh no, that's too much. Too much. We'll go with another cracked, I think. So that's the design that we're going to use for that section. We're going to use a similar design here, but as you can see, unfortunately, we don't have much space to work with because our redstone is very close. So we're probably just going to have to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that would work. So if we have a column there, 1, 2, 3. A wood column here, maybe. And then just make all of this into a single wall design. So if I have some more of those stone slabs, I'm going to just pop those in like that. We're going to have to craft some more of those stone slabs actually while we're at it. So if I got that 63 stone, should be a perfect amount. There we go. So are we going to make this go overhead like that, or are we just... I'm undecided actually on this part of the build, so we might just leave the top section for now. But we're definitely going to dig this out. We're definitely going to take that away. And then we can just work our design in like we usually do here. It's going to be a bit more difficult since we actually don't have the wall behind the build to work with. So we're just going to have to make do for the minute. And then we can go like this. And like that. Like that. Put some crackstone brick in there like that. And down there. And up there. And then up there works. Then we can put some of this guy in. We'll get 3 of those in there like that. And then we can use some gravel intermittently. There we go. And then we need to fill in the last couple of gaps. So where do we go here? We could probably use a crackstone brick there. And then in this one we'll go with the andesite. I think that's fine, honestly. Not too displeased with how it's turned out, so I think we'll stick with that for now. And if I come up with any better ideas, or even if you guys come up with any better ideas, just let me know. And I can get down to trying to work them in. But I don't know if you can see what my issue is here. But obviously I wanted this entire section here to be a huge glass wall looking out into the ravine. But since we have our redstone mechanism right here, we can't really afford to build past this point. So this is all going to have to remain to hide the redstone. I hope I've explained that well enough for you to understand. So that's why we've put this wall in here, just to hide the redstone. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about this segment just yet. We're going to have to come up with an idea, I guess. But for now, we'll just leave it as is. So this is the front of our tree farm now. It's looking a lot nicer in my opinion. So that's good. We can put a few torches in. And yeah, I think things are starting to shape up actually around here. It's looking quite good. We just need to link now this design to the rest of our ravine. Which we haven't actually worked too hard on linking up any textures at the moment, because obviously we have this stone wall here, and obviously this stone wall between this door and our redstone closet here, and obviously we're missing this segment of the wall as well. It's still stone, so we have got a long way to go in terms of linking up all the textures in our base. But I think that little bit of work there actually helped massively in terms of bringing it from a mess to a slightly more clean and organized feel, which is good. So let's harvest that one more time. You guys know I like to harvest my sugarcane whenever I can. Okay, so that's that done. I'm going to pop off camera for a few seconds here, think about what's going to come next in the episode, and we'll join each other after the cut. So I will see you guys in a second. Okie dokie guys, we're back. So I've had a little think. And I found myself up in the tree farm, as you can see. So maybe we should just do a little bit of work on the tree farm, since we've already sort of been working on it today, or at least the exterior of the tree farm we've been working on. So I think what we'll do now is I wanted to kind of extend this this palette of blocks a little bit this way, but sort of look like the path kind of fades off as it progresses off in that direction. So we're just going to randomly dig out some blocks here and just hope that this looks okay. So you might understand the sort of look I'm going for as I continue to dig here. So as we progress further on this way, we want less and less blocks basically to adapt this design until we eventually come to a bit of a close at the end somewhere. So if you can see, it sort of, does it fade away or am I... yeah, we might have to fill a few of the holes in, but I kind of just want the path texture to fade away as it gets further away. We might fill in a few of these edges actually. Oh, yeah, we want to be using our entrance and exit when possible. So let's use it there. Let's grab a bit more stone just so we can kind of rectify a few of the mistakes that we've made. So yeah, I kind of don't want it to be this far wide once we get out to this segment. So let's make the earlier sections a bit wider. So if we come out to there, and then as we progress, it needs to just stay more towards the middle, like so. Okay. Let's move that one, or should we? No, that's probably alright as it was. Let's maintain that design. Okay, so let's just gather up all the cobblestone here that we knocked out of the floor. So, is this better? Kind of fades out, I guess, but it looks too much like a pattern. So if we knock out that block there, maybe we could probably bring that back in there. And yeah, maybe that'll work. I don't know, maybe go for that. Bring that one back, maybe. How's that? I don't know. I think it might be a case of actually putting in some of the blocks to see what it looks like. So maybe we should go grab ourselves some of the textures that we need here. So we need mossy cobblestone, crackstone brick, gravel. You know what, guys? I might have to go off camera here because we are running low on crackstone brick, as you know. So if we can't find any more around our small storage area, We're going to probably have to quickly craft some off camera, and as you know, smelting can take a while, so I don't want to bore you guys with having to wait around for that. So let's just quickly go and double check. I do believe that we are currently pretty much out of it though. Well, yeah, we've got two of those blocks left. Alright then, you guys, so I'm going to cut here just to get together the blocks that we need for this build, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. So we have got the blocks together for this design here. I've switched up a little bit if it looks kind of different. Okay, that has got to go. That has got to go for now. Bye-bye, weather. Okay, so as I was saying, I did switch it up a little bit just to see if I could get a pattern that looked a bit more even, but I don't know, it's difficult. Anyway, we are going to place in a few blocks here, so let's get the mossy in first, because as you guys know, we kind of like to be a little bit sparing with that, so we will be few and far between with our use. And then the cracked stone brick we've been smelting up just downstairs. We can sort of go a bit more openly with there, and then we've got a few stair pieces to go in, so they can go in like so, just rotating them ever so occasionally. Then some gravel, we can just pop the gravel in like so. It's very calm texture, so it's not too overwhelming. We can use quite a bit of it. Same with the, oh, okay, this is where difficulty might come in. As you can see, we are mixing we're mixing andesite textures with andesite that's already in the floor there, so we kind of need to differentiate between the two a little bit if we can. Alright, what did I just knock out? I believe it was that, right? Or was it? Yeah, that works, I guess. But we have to be careful of that. I don't think there's any more that should obstruct what we're trying to do here. But that's kind of what I wanted to get. So like a fading path sort of leads off in this direction towards our entrance and exit. And then surrounding that, I don't know what to do really. Maybe go with some more dirt. That might work. But I kind of want to put man-made paths going down the left and the right-hand side of this build. So if we go and grab some dirt, then we can just see where this takes us really. So back to our small storage room, I'll pick up anything that's smelted up there. So we've got another 13 cracked stone brick, which is nice. Yeah, so as I said, I'm not entirely sure which direction I want to take this in, but I think we'll go with dirt down the center of the build here. And then on the left and the right hand side, where we have these sort of channels that move on the outside of the trees, we will go with some more man-made paths, so using stone, things like that. But for the inside here, we'll probably just go with dirt, as I said. So where do we begin the dirt though? This is the question. Maybe we'll just fill in the central piece for now with dirt, because we know for sure that we're gonna keep this as it is. So let's just dig out any stone we can see and replace it with dirt. That should do the trick. There we go. And we'll just take this all the way up to the stone slabs here, so the full distance of the upper part of the farm. There we go, breaking into a new stack of dirt here. Whoops, you're not supposed to go there. Thank you. Okay, so then we come up to this block here, I believe. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Then we can just take this all the way to the end. Obviously missing out any of the textures that we want to remain in the path. So that works. Fill in those holes. Oops. Got stuck on a tree, I think. Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's just fill that in like we said, and then get rid of any miscellaneous stone blocks that are still hanging around. I think that's it. So we can put in the dirt. And then obviously we want grass to grow here, so we're going to need to throw in a few grass blocks here and there. So we'll just put in a few with some torches. And then just hope that spreads for us. We'll put one in there. Why not? We'll go with one there. We'll go with one here. Oh, I get this weird thing with my keyboard sometimes. That was something I might have that I wanted to bring up with you guys. I don't know if you experienced this, but did you see how I continued moving there and I sort of exclaimed whoa in a way that didn't seem like that's what I wanted to do? Well, sometimes with my keyboard I will press a button and it will kind of just not get stuck. The key will actually retract from being pushed in, but the action on in the game will remain press down, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. So my character will continue to run forward even though I've let go of the W button. And I don't know what causes that, but it's slightly weird because my keyboard is brand new. I don't know if it's an issue with the keyboard or an issue with the game. I really don't know, but it's just a weird thing that I came across and don't know how to solve, or even if there is a way to solve it, honestly. But in terms of how we're shaping up the farm here, I think I'll take the dirt to there, because the issue I have is we've got this design running around the rim here, so I don't know where the dirt is going to meet this or how we're going to make that blend in at all. So we won't take it that far just yet. We'll just keep it confined to this central area where we built this path. So we'll run the dirt back this way, like so, and then we've just got a tiny little bit more to fill in there. There we go. Okay, and that should do the trick for now. So hopefully now the grass spreads and we get that nice vivid green texture that I think looks pretty cool down here. Also, something I've noticed is that this tree here is kind of refusing to grow, so not sure what the issue is, but maybe we should try and force it with bone meal just to check if it is going to grow or not, because if it isn't, we might have to change something up around here just so that it has the variables required for it to grow, because obviously we want every tree in the farm to be able to grow. We don't want to just see saplings every time we head up there. So let's pop down to our storage room, grab ourselves enough bone meal. I think what's that, 24 pieces? Yeah, that should be enough, right? If it doesn't grow after 24, then I don't know. Actually, let's grab a bit more, because I'm going to be second guessing myself otherwise. I think we'll just convert every single bone we have in here into bone meal, because as you guys know, we've got the skeleton farm and that's got a ton of bones in it already. And even if it didn't have any bones, we could easily attain more through the use of it. So it's not like we're ever going to run out. What is that? Some blocks must have got stuck. I thought it was a zombie for a minute. Just wondering how he got there. Okay, so as I said, we're just going to try and bone meal this thing and see what happens. See if it grows. Yeah, see, it looks like it's struggling to grow, and I don't know what the reason is. Could be due to that high grass that we've got there. It doesn't seem like we've got any high grass. Oh, well, we've got some there, but it's a little bit further away. So maybe if we get rid of that, it'll grow. Okay, yeah, so that was probably what was preventing it from growing then, which is kind of weird. But if that is the case, we do want to replace that with some, probably not some tall grass, but some short grass. So let's go and find some more of that stuff. Just making a few repairs here now. This is kind of spiraled off of what I was intending to do at the start, but I mean, I'm sure you guys don't mind seeing all of this sort of stuff, because at the end of the day, this is our world that we like to build together. So as much as I can take you through building the nitty-gritty and the details, I will. So let's head back over to the lowered section of the farm. And just where we have, I think this is coarse dirt, right? Yeah, just where we have that coarse dirt, we'll stick down a piece of regular grass, just to replace that high tall grass that we had. But it seems now like all the trees in the farm can grow adequately, so that is great to see. And we have also got this central segment of the upper terrace with a bit of design work on it. So I think it's time for me to head back off camera, you guys. Check out the footage for today's episode, and I will be right back. Alrighty, you guys, so I've reviewed the footage, and it turns out that we have got enough for today's episode, so I don't really want to take this episode too much further and make it extremely long, so I think we'll end things there. I really do hope that you enjoyed what we got done today. I think we've made quite a bit of progress, actually, and the base is starting to, as I always say, it's starting to shape up into something really cool, but it definitely is, and I'm really enjoying it, so that's good. That is definitely good. Alright then, you guys, so as I said, I really do hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, be sure to drop a like down below, because that always helps me out, it helps the channel out, it just helps me to gauge the sort of reaction I'm getting from the video. Also, if you have any questions, suggestions, any feedback or any comments in general, be sure to drop them down below in the comments section, because at the moment, while I don't have many comments coming in, I am reading all of them, responding to all of them, so yeah, if you guys want anything that you need me to make clear to you, or any questions you want me to ask, even if they're personal questions just about me, not even about the game, I'm sure I'll be able to answer most of them, so be sure to drop those down below. And finally, if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It is totally free to follow my channel, and that will allow you to stay tuned to any future videos that I put out. So, guys, without further ado, I'm going to say my goodbyes now. Goodbye. Catch you in the next episode. Take care. See you soon. That was the weirdest outro ever. Bye.